Snip away.
heartfelt welcome to this dedication ceremony of this beautiful 4-acre park with a walking trail and a 9-hole disc golf course. As you know, this land was dedicated by the Haywood family. And one of the things we're doing today is we're going to be honoring this incredible man who some of us call friends, some of us call brothers, some of us are just honored to be in the presence of his greatness. Now, I'm not going to be telling you about all the incredible, outstanding, phenomenal things this man has done. Other people will be doing that a little later in the program. One of the things I will be doing, however, is trying to keep our speakers on task for time. So I have a little stop sign. So if you see my stop sign, it means it's time for you to wrap up your remarks. With the exception of Reverend Yarbrough, we know your prayer won't go too long. But what I can tell you about Dr. Haywood that I know personally from having interacted with him as president of the board of the Warren County Community Center, we have been engaging in conversations and letter writing, and I even had a chance to meet him and his lovely wife Betty last year. I can tell you that he is a generous man, he is a smart man, he is a lifesaver, he is a pioneer, he is award-winning. I won't even tell you all the things that have been named after him. I'm sure you'll hear about that a little bit later. But he is a dedicated, determined, and driven doctor who, as I understand it, is still making rounds at the hospital, still working into his 90s. So with that, Reverend Walter Yarbrough, if you will come and give our opening prayer.
We thank you for this occasion. We thank you for allowing us to assemble ourselves here this day in honor of the Haywood family and Dr. Haywood. for this gift and for the work that he has done and still is doing for the betterment of the human family. We come, our Father, with grateful hearts and thanksgiving minds, knowing that this is one of the greatest gifts that can be given for the life and for the spirit of man, bringing about fellowship and love toward each other. We pray, our Father, that as we come this day, that we will never forget that we are blessed through this gift that helps us to celebrate life better by knowing that someone cares for us and our lives are enriched through this gift. May it be used for the people of Warrenton and surrounding people who will come and help to enjoy their lives better by having come. Be with us and guide us and direct us and keep us in your spiritual care with all that we would do and say here today and days to come will be to your honor and to your glory. Bless us individually and then collectively as we stand in need of your divine blessing. May each of us be blessed by having come today. May we go to our different homes better than we were when we came. Grant unto us love and understanding and wisdom as we come share in this occasion today to better the lives and make us grow better in spirit and in truth. Bless us, keep us, guide us, and hold us in your will. And when all is said and done, may it be said according to the will and done according to the way that you would have us to do. We ask, O God, that you forgive us for all our wrongdoings and make us mindful of our duties and responsibilities, one to the other. These and all other blessings we ask in your precious, holy, and righteous name. In the name of Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Good morning to everyone, and I welcome you as well to this very special day in the life of Warrenton. To our other elected officials that are here, to all our honored guests, we thank you so much for being here. Of course, this is the dedication of Warrenton's first municipal park. Let me thank Commissioner Mike Kaufman and the members of the town's revitalization committee and other members of our community that have coordinated today's event. And my job is to continue to give thanks. Yes, give that good behavior. Also, continue the applause for our drummers that provided our opening entertainment. Thank you so much. On behalf of the town of Warrenton, I wish to thank the following contributors that have made this park just a wonderful park that we look forward to using for many years to come. First, Dr. Julian Haywood, who facilitated the gift of the property. The North Carolina Parks and Recreation Trust Fund for a grant of $28,500 for the development of the park. From this point forward, as I name somebody one time. Okay? Okay. Former town administrator Robert Davey and current administrator Meredith Valentine for their tenacity to keep this project alive and manage its implementation. Tom Moss, the landscape architect for the development plans for the park. Warren County Schools partnership for a lighted parking area adjacent to the park. The Town of Warrenton Board of Commissioners for their vision and willingness to find additional construction funding and ongoing upkeep for our first municipal park. The Warrenton Rotary Club for initiating the town's first playground park on Spring Street and contributing trees to be planted here at the Hayley-Haywood Park as a green project. They're coming next week. Warrenton Street and Public Works staff, led by Director Bill Perkinson, for their hard work to bring the park to a reality and continued beautification efforts. To Duke Energy for the affordable lighting of the perimeter of the park. And last but certainly not least, to the Haley Street neighborhood for their support and input for the project. Now, I'm going to come to Dr. Haywood so he doesn't have to come over. And Dr. Haywood, I invite you to stand with me. And Ms. Haywood, you may join. You may stand and join. Yes. It's my honor to provide the following proclamation for today. Whereas since 2012, the town of Warrenton has been actively working to secure a location for a public park. And whereas in the fall of 2014, L. Julian Haywood, MD, approached the town with discussions of the desire of the heirs of Paul Fletcher and Nancy Christmas Haley and Dr. Thomas W. and Louise Hayley-Haywood to transfer ownership of a tract of land bordering Haley Street to the east and property deeded to the Warren County School Board, site of the former John R. Hawkins High School on the west, for express purpose of conversion to a public park to serve the needs of the people of Warrenton. And whereas the proposed park would be named the Hayley-Haywood Park. And whereas on the date of the park's dedication, we recognize Dr. L. Julian Haywood for his contributions to his hometown, the field of education, and the world of medicine. And whereas we join with relatives, friends, neighbors, and the town's elected officials and staff to thank him for making this park possible. And now, therefore, I, as the mayor of Warrenton, do hereby proclaim Saturday, May 19, 2018, as L. Julian Haywood, MD Day. And encourage our citizens to recognize the positive impact of finding ways to give back to their community. Signed this day, May 19, 2018.
It was a double honor to be asked to write a poem about Haywood Park, Hayley-Haywood Park. Then to read it in honor of Dr. Julian Haywood as a tribute and dedication to this fine square. My father is named Thomas Haywood, after Dr. Haywood's father. I was named Thomas Haywood. One rainy night in Parktown after Dr. Haywood Sr. slapped the life into me.
Another one over here.
My daddy said just yesterday, you could go to Dr. Haywood feeling like a dog, and you came out and you felt better. He said Dr. Haywood knew poor black folks didn't have much cash or no credit in town, so he kept all kinds of samples in his office to get you through. Sure did, and you sure felt better when you left Dr. Haywood's office. So the legacy of Haywood can't be reduced to 1 page or 2 minutes. It would only be a drop in the bucket from this sage man. I wondered as I wrote who was his favorite writer or poet, maybe McKay or Hughes or perhaps perhaps Baldwin or Baraka? Or was our native son inspired by Richard Wright as he ascended boundaries of the other, the non-access of the Negro, and then the colored, and then black? And in fact, all I know is this brother by way of Hampton and Howard is consummate. He is excellence. One son of Warrenton, eminent in his profession, his new historic approaches to medicine. He who exercised his genius to treat heart diseases and revise blood pressure treatments, to try to help the medical world understand that every man is equal, yet physiologically not quite the same. Like Miles did for jazz, he helped recalibrate the thinking about heart and treatment plans, ultimately saving thousands of lives. Too bad he couldn't stay here. But it seems he always stayed close. Seems like they always had home on their mind. So they kept the historic family house. I cut the grass there for 2 years as a fine model. And lived life large, busting bubbles and quietly crashing through ceilings created by hate, showing us it's never too late to do something. The Quran says the best charity is one which leaves is that which one leaves for the benefit of man and animals. The Haywoods left this town a park, something again for life and health, for the heart, a place for the heart to beat and beat, a place to retreat, a place to run and talk, to toss a frisbee, to scream, a place that we can dream. Perhaps this town will build a bus like the people of France did for Cindy Bechet, or even in New Orleans. A black man to look up to like Charles Drew, our hero. My hope today is that this space will be embraced and that we will be good stewards of your gift, sir.
And our very own retired current president of the NAACP, Dr. Cosmos George, with an award from the NAACP.
Good morning. This is surely difficult to follow such an act by Thomas, but he is a class act, and thank you so much for that poem. It's a pleasure and an honor for me to present an award from the Warren County NAACP to Dr. L. Julian Haywood. There is no need for me to explain why that award is being given, because everyone knows that someone who went to Hawkins High School, which is right here, went on to Howard and Hampton, as Brother Thomas said, and became an excellent pioneering research cardiologist who developed numerous innovations that we all have used and have saved our lives, or we do know somebody whose life was saved by his innovation. For those of you who are wondering, the CCU that you go to in the hospital is something that he developed through his research, and also the monitoring that is done in the hospital by that computer program which can automatically detect abnormal heartbeats and sound an alarm. Well, that is his invention. And as Thomas alluded to, he has done a lot of work about the differences and disparity in healthcare, particularly in cardiology. So, Dr. Haywood, we deeply appreciate your contribution to our health and our existence by your research, and of course by donating this wonderful park. So I would like to present to you our Excellence Award from the NAACP. It's an award that we give to an individual who has performed at an excellent level, top performance in the field or at their work. And it reads, Warren County Branch Excellence Award presented to Dr. L. Julian Haywood in recognition of your outstanding research and contribution to coronary care locally, nationally, and globally. This 19th day of May 2018.
Ms. Barbara Rowlett is here to present a Hawkins Alumni Award.
Good morning. Good morning. Mayor Gardner and Ms. Williams, elected officials, honored guests, and citizens of Warren County. As president of the John R. Hawkins Alumni and Friends Incorporated, I am honored to stand in your midst to recognize our most renowned former Warren County citizen. His worldwide notoriety in the medical profession is outstanding. We are very proud of Dr. L. Julian Haywood. When we think of what we could say, words just seem inadequate to express our gratitude for his medical expertise as well as his monetary contributions that he has continued to provide to our scholarship fund of the John R. Hawkins Alumni and Friends. And with his contributions, we have been able to increase our scholarship awards from one $500 award to 4 $1,000 ship awards to deserving Warren County students. And we say to you, thank you for your generosity. Today, we are honored to present our Citizenship Award to Dr. Haywood. This award is usually given at our annual homecoming banquet that is usually held in September. But today we gladly present this award to you. Will all the members of the John R. Hawkins Alumni and Friends please stand? Dr. Haywood, you have certainly paid it forward. History was made in England today. But I want you to know that history is being made right here in Warren County as well. We are extremely grateful and pleased that you have supported John R. Hawkins Alumni and Friends over the years. Thank you so much for each and every endeavor. This says the Ernest A. Turner Citizen of the Year Award presented to Dr. L. Julian Haywood for exceptional and honorable service. And the Bulldog mascot is here. John R. Hawkins Alumni and Friends Incorporated, Warrenton, North Carolina, 27589, May 19th, 2018. Again, I say thank you, and to God be the glory for the great things he has done through you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rowlett. Now we're going to hear a little bit more about this wonderful man from some people who know him a little bit better and perhaps a little longer than the rest of us. This young lady is 97 years old. I'm going to give you as much time as you need, ma'am.
I learned something new today. I only knew Julian. I didn't know about the L part. And if his daddy was our like to read this poem. New friends and old friends. Make new friends, but keep the old. Make new friends, but keep the old. Those are silver, these are gold. Age will mellow and refine friendships that have stood the test of time. And changes are surely best. Bright, white, gray hair, friendship never knows decay. For many old friends, tried and true, once more we our youth renew. But all friends also may die. New friends must then place supply. Cherish friendship in your breast. New is good, but old is best. Make new friends that keep old make new friends, but keep the old. Those are silver, these are gold. All right. May God bless them, and I hope all of you all will reach to be 97 like I am.
Great to see that, man. Wow. Wow.
Thank you. You know, here in Warren County, we are blessed to have a lot of incredible, wonderful people. Not only do we have a resident poet, we have a resident historian. Miss Jennie, I know you're not quite 97, but you're heading that way. Jennie Johnson Franklin, please come on up. The children of my generation who lived on the West Franklin Street Hill grew up like brothers and sisters, even though we really didn't have any bloodlines that crossed. We actually functioned as a pack. Now, I'm talking about the children, not the grown folks. We went to school together, we played together, we went to church together, and when I say we went to church together, I'm talking about all of the churches in Warrenton. First Baptist Warrenton, Warrenton Baptist on Bragg Street, Oak Chapel African Methodist Episcopal around the corner, and All Saints Episcopal Church on the corner up front, and Franklin. But we were always together as a group. We were very close-knit as a community. Forgive me for holding this to my eyes. Our parents communicated with each other, and I don't mean they communicated by tweeting or going on Facebook or doing any of those things. They sat on their porches, they talked together during work time as well as rest time or after work. They actually came out to a telegraph pole that now stands right at the entrance of my driveway. And there the ladies would talk and make decisions about what was going to happen on West Franklin Street. Children on the hill were, were in and out of each other's homes. Actually, we thought we belonged everywhere we went. We ate everywhere we went. We were able to move from the community center all the way to the mother of the lady who preceded me, Mrs. Vaughn Austin's house, which was the westernmost stop on West Franklin Street. Sometimes my little team of John Freeman Harris, Lyman Beach and Henderson, and I wandered as far as the Holland Land Road. We were everywhere. But the point is, no one worried about where we were simply because they knew we were safe. Life for us was one in which we saw people functioning in a whole lot of capacities. You've already heard about Dr. Haywood, Dr. Thomas W. Haywood, that is. But there were a lot of folks in our community that served as models for us. And I could just name just a few of the kinds of models that we had on our street. For instance, we had an automobile mechanic. We had a car dealer. We had an electrician. There was also a tinner. And when I say tinner, I'm talking about a T-I-N-N-E-R. But there's another word for that tinner. But the person not only did roofing and the tin that was used to make gutters, but just, you know, all kinds of tin fixtures. There was an electrician, a caterer, beautician, railroad persons, railroad dining car personnel. And it just so happened that that person's sons, one became a conductor and the other one became an engineer. So we had a butcher, taxi cab drivers, an embalmer, and the list goes on and on. But these people modeled how to live for us. We didn't have to go to the books to find out who we wanted to be or what we wanted to be. It was right here in front of us. Children were given opportunities to travel. And I can also give credit to Dr. and Mrs. Haywood for that. They would gather the children up and take them to concerts, recitals. And Dr. Haywood even took, and his wife even took a group down to the Lost Colony. And that's all the way down on the coast of North Carolina. But we traveled outside of the state to get our school clothes, Hampton, Richmond, Rowlett, Durham, wherever. But we made our rounds. As children, we were exposed to this, and it is something that has stayed with us as we became parents. Julian, we are very fortunate to have had your parents in this community. For many years, they were the backbone. And I think back to many summer evenings when you could hear the piano playing out the window. We were all on the porches listening. When I say a recital, I'm talking about a recital of classical music. Not rock and roll, not rap, but classical music being played, which became the community concert. And believe it or not, this had a bearing on me. In later years, in my high school years and college years, I too joined in those summer concerts for the community. It was not listed as that. We were simply practicing. But everybody heard Miss Haywood, her sister Hayley, and Jennie Johnson practice. But you wonder, how in the world did somebody come out of this neighborhood, head to Howard University, and before that Hampton Institute, and become the citizen that Julian Haywood became? I think to the property adjoining this, the campus of John R. Hawkins High School, where the science department had a sink, a few specimens, but not many of those. If you had specimens, you went out and found them yourself. But this is what happens when you believe in yourself Dr. Haywood is like a big brother to Dr. Henderson. So, without further ado, our own dentist, our own resident dentist, Dr. L. Beach Henderson.
I'm the old country guy, so I will not talk long. Just a few things I'd like to say. Platform guest, mayor, I'm going to miss somebody, but everybody out there, the judge, the neighbors, family, extended family, welcome to this fantastic event. I'm L.B. Henderson, one of the Haywoods' little brothers. I grew up right next door to him. I've always lived within 50 feet of the Haywood family. And the whole family is like just one family. As Jennie just said a few minutes ago, if you grew up on the hill, it was just one family. You didn't know that you were different. You go to any house, you never knocked. Some people will call this area Little Richard. I think a lot of people used to work, so that's the historical thing about Little Richard. So it's an honor and a pleasure for me to introduce Dr. Haywood. I've known him forever. I'm 77, and he was always a role model for me. The whole family were role models for everyone. His siblings, his sister Johnsy let you know that you should do things for people. She was a director of an orphanage, and she always stressed helping others who were less fortunate. His brother Tom was an architect, and he would talk to me about designing things. I had a little interest in that. Brother Charles was a social worker and health worker. Had a brother Paul who let me know as a little kid that there's a financial world out there that basically we didn't know that existed in Warrenton, but Paul did. So I learned a lot. He also had a brother Gene, and Gene told me that you could be a free spirit. The first free spirit, so I learned a lot like that. I was a little jealous of Dr. Haywood because my mother would always say, please try to be like you. He studies hard, he's a good guy, he's a great student. He's always challenged, and he wants to challenge you to know what's happening. I said, well, was he always like that, Mom? She said, basically. But one day I had to spank him. And gave him a good spanking. And so he looked around, and the next thing she knew, Dr. Haywood was jumping out of the window. So he up to school and ran home. You know? And she said in a few minutes, she looked out of the window, he was coming back with his grandmother spanking him. So that was right there. It let us know that he was, on the go. He was a go-getter. So that's just a little history about it. I'd like to say a few things. Introduce you. Dr. Julian Haywood, native of Warrenton, North Carolina, graduate of Hawkins High School. Spent a year in the Army Specialized Training Program at Howard University. He then received the BS degree with high honors from Hampton Institute and the MD degree from Howard University with honors. He interned at St. Mary's Hospital, Rochester, New York. Spent 6 months as the first African-American trainee at the University of Virginia, and then completed internal medicine training at Freedman's Hospital in Washington, and at Los Angeles County General Hospital, interrupted by 2 years in the United States Navy. Julian, this is not on my thing, but he came home when he was in the Navy, and he had this naval officer's uniform on, gold stripes, white hat, and right then I said, I want to be like you. I want to be a naval officer, and I want to go to Howard University. So he pushed me, and I did both. I went to Howard University and got a chance to be an officer in the Navy. After cardiology fellowship at White Memorial Hospital in Los Angeles, he was appointed assistant professor of medicine of the medical evangelist, now Loma Linda University, and at USC School of Medicine in 1963, progressing to professor of medicine in 1976 and professor of clinical medicine at Loma Linda University School of Medicine in 1982. All this is really big stuff. While a staff physician at Los Angeles County General Hospital, now USC Medical Center, He was also a traveling fellow at Oxford University in England under Sir George Pickering in 1963. This local guy is worldwide famous, and I'm going to tell you how famous he is because there's a word here I can't pronounce, something he did in Russian. Dr. Haywood has made major original contributions to clinical medicine, including the first coronary care unit training program for nurses. He also developed the first practical digital computer heart rhythm monitoring system, demonstrated myocardial infarction with patent coronary arteries, and in sickle cell anemia. Psychosocial and economic factors influencing myocardial infarction confirmed differential risk for the atrial fibrillation among racial groups and contributed to major clinical trials related to hypertension. He has developed so many things. Diabetes, heart surgery, heart attacks, and heart rhythm disturbances. He has trained over 300 cardiovascular specialists in addition to undergraduate, medical, and postgraduate students. He is also author of, or co-author of over 700 publications. Dr. Haywood is a founding member of the Association of Black Cardiologists and has made major contributions to and received recognition from the American Heart Association, American College of Cardiology, American College of Physicians, National Medical Association, National Institutes of Health, Department of Defense with the Armed Forces Epidemiology Board, National Medical Fellowships, American Association for the Advancement of Sciences, and from his alma mater. He's received awards from Howard University, which he just met his alma mater, Loma Linda, and this is the one, Mayakovsky Institute in Russian. Now, if any Russians here, don't mess with me because that's the way we say it here. Pan-African Society of Cardiology, the International Society of Hypertension in Blacks, the World Health Organization, Association for the Advancement of Medical Instrumentation with Computers in Cardiology. In other words, years ago, to my understanding, if you went to the hospital, you'd be monitored, and you would see grandma laying there with this thing on it, ticking, and you'd wait to see if it stopped. Well, the nurses would have to stay in the room, but Dr. Haywood developed a method so that you could monitor this from the nurses' station. So that is worldwide, not here. I may miss some of it, but Dr. George has read it over and over, and he'll give you a lecture on it after this is over. So these are some of his many awards. There are few that I'm not even reading because Miss Shauna is standing there timing it. So anyway, I take great pleasure to introduce to some others for a friend they've known him forever, Dr. Julian Haywood. My mother put an L in my name because she wanted me to be like Julian.
I came here to honor the real progenitors of this occasion, and that was Paul Fletcher Haley and Thomas Whitley Haywood Sr. and their wives, Louise Haywood and Nancy Haley. Paul Fletcher Haley was enslaved in Northampton County on February 24th, 1851, the second of 5 children born to a farmer named Holiday Haley. And he managed to get an education before proceeding to become a scholar at Shaw University in Rowlett. There he met Nancy Haley, who had also managed to get enough education to qualify for entry, and the two of them returned to Warrenton as school teachers. Paul Haley later became a representative to the North Carolina legislature, where he served for 2 years with his brother-in-law, Marcus Strickland. Thomas Woodley Haywood was born in Raleigh, North Carolina, to parents that had also been enslaved. He managed to get an education at St. Augustine's College, went on to become a medical student at Shaw University, and transferred to Meharry in Nashville, from which he graduated in 1918. He returned to St. Agnes Hospital in Raleigh, where he did his internship, and then began to look around in the middle of the Depression for a place to practice. He and Nancy married in 1882 and returned to Warrenton and remained here for some years before he joined the railroad service as a mail clerk, traveling between Washington and Fort South. They stayed there for 10 years, and then pooling their resources, some required from their inheritances, to acquire this piece of property. And we're here today because of the generosity of Paul and Nancy, followed by Thomas W. Haywood, to maintain and keep this family in possession of one family for a long time. I want to give credit for establishing this park to my siblings, Thomas W. Haywood Jr., who conceived of making the house on Franklin Street a registry of the National Historic Places Authority, and receiving recognition from the state of North Carolina, allowing us to receive funds for some restoration and continued occupancy. Chauncey Haywood McDougall remained in Warrenton and was a stalwart support of my parents through their aging years, and helped us maintain continuity with the Warrenton connection. Charles Pete Haywood returned to Warrenton, where he, after retiring from his work as a social worker elsewhere, entered the same service here in the Warren County and maintained the property and the family connection over the years. So while I appreciate the many honors bestowed on me today, I really want to put the focus back where it belongs, on those who really made this park possible. And I would like for all the members of the Hayley-Haywood Connection and Hayley-Haywood Christmas Connection who are here today to please stand. Tony Haywood, nephews Michael Haywood, Alan Haywood and their wife, and relatives, some of whom who come from a long distance on this rainy day. So again, my thanks to you. I am incredibly honored by all of the nice things that have been said by me, and I share them with those who I love and who have supported me all through these years. So thank you very much.
65 years, this is his bride.
I just wanted to comment that there are relatives behind me that I never met before.
Yeah, I'm good. Go ahead anytime.
Step away.